So, a very good morning to everybody, all the students. Welcome. We are here to welcome our guest for the day, Mr. Charan. Hello, sir.
Hello, good evening.
So, the session is being presented to you by Pharma e-Patashala, and all the students get ready to hear some interactive tips and inspirational thoughts from our guest. Our guest here is a GPAT ranker, and not just any GPAT ranker. He is also the NIPER 35 ranked person. So, I think you'll have a great amount of fun talking to him, and also you'll get to know a lot of tips on how to prepare yourself for the same procedures. So, sir, what do you think of
Hello.
the what do you think of the session? It's called Inspirational and Interactive Session with a NIPERIAN. So you are considered an inspiration. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, people, you can consider it's a inspirational, but everyone has to take serious in their life. So you can consider yourself as an inspiration, and you can go forward with your goals and aims, what you are going to do in your life. Same like I am also prepared myself for GPAT and NIPER. So I am my inspiration to me.
Okay, so you're saying you're your own inspiration.
Yeah, yeah.
So these days, a lot of students are, yes, we all have lots of dreams, but we are not motivated enough to fulfill it. So, what do you suggest to such students? How to motivate
So
ourselves?
yeah, you can think yourself only once you will sit ideally, you will get to so many ideas. I am going to complete my B farm, and what will be my next future, what I am going to do, what I have to do, and you have to think about that. Definitely you will get something. At one point definitely you will think about that. So
Yeah.
your mind change, you start learn some new things, and you'll start to divert a new pathway. Like that only you can choose your new path.
So, sir, tell me about your college and from where you actually thought that you can actually be a GPAT ranker and you wanted to go to Mohali. When did the dream begin?
Actually, I am from my B Farm. I have done my B Farm from Sri Shivani College of Pharmacy. It is there in Srikakulam and Chilakapalam, it's a rural area. I'm from village background. And I was joined in B Farm in 2014. And in the middle of second year, B Farm second he so he got seat in NIPER Hazipur. So from him, I was like, he not only super highest quality like
Excuse me,
big
sir.
universities,
Your
non-college students also they can.
hello. Excuse me. Yeah,
Hello,
sorry,
hello,
but sorry. There's been a disturbance from your end. Can you please repeat your answer? The video has been stuck.
hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, you're audible now. Yeah, please continue, sir.
Yeah, actually, in the middle of second year B Farm, I decided to write attempt GPAT, and at the same time, I don't know what is GPAT exactly, but because of some faculty members and my senior Govind, he actually qualified GPAT and NIPER. Subsequently, he got NIPER Hazipur seat in Pharmacoinformatics department. So I thought my senior he got seat, why should not I? So that's why in that way I was like I taken as a challenge, and I prepared for that. And I prepared for GPAT for 2 3 years, second year, third year, and final year of end of the final year. And I've given in the first semester of fourth year, and I qualified, but I'm not satisfied with the rank. I got around 1200, means 1197. I was not satisfied, but I'm not clear that is this sufficient. I'm going to get a seat in any prestigious university. I want to do in my MS or M.Pharm in prestigious university, but I'm not. I know this rank is not sufficient to get any seat in a prestigious university. So I thought I have to plan something bigger than this. That's the only option that is NIPER after GPAT. Why? Because I'm a GPAT qualified. So this is the basic for any NIPER aspirant. They have to qualify first GPAT. Then only they are eligible. They are eligible to give NIPER entrance. So you have to work for GPAT only. Then only you will be easily crack NIPER. Why? Because the syllabus is same for GPAT and NIPER. So there is nothing around 20% you need to learn extra other than GPAT syllabus. So in that way, I prepared for NIPER also. I cracked NIPER. It's like surprise to me. I was given my NIPER on the day June 10th, actually, but last 2018. I got my result on the 11th June. The very next day, I was in train. I was like surprised and tears also in my eyes. I can't. It's like I am feeling that situation like I was now experiencing. So it's very great. And after getting to NIPER, I'm going to tell how the NIPER life will be.
Yeah, sir, that's absolutely great to hear that, and that itself gives us a boost that when that happiness is what is the drive for every student. So, sir, you can proceed with your presentation now,
Yeah,
and
sure.
further
Thank you.
questions from the students will be taken after your presentation.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello. Is it audible, Ajiti?
Hello, sir. Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, good evening, everyone. Those who are all present in this show, myself, Charan Kumar Romanki, research scholar, masters in the Department of Pharmaceutics from NIPER Mohali. Today, here, I'm going to tell you some tips, syllabus, and some tricks how to prepare for GPAT and NIPER, how to achieve your goal. For those who are aspired for NIPER, those who are aiming for NIPER. So here we'll be starting with our contents. Here I'm going to tell what is GPAT and how to crack GPAT, what is the syllabus for GPAT, important topics of each subject, do's and don'ts during preparation and exam, brief about various NIPERs and courses offered, education and research life at NIPER, that's like personal life too, and opportunities, various job opportunities, and what are the amenities and facilities provided by NIPER. And what is GPAT? GPAT is like many people they don't know in the from local colleges. The GPAT is like a graded pharmacy aptitude test, which is usually conducted by AICTE in New Delhi. But from last 2 to 3 years, NTA is going to conduct National Testing Agency. So it is important for in master's course along admission for master courses along with stipend, where you will get stipend of 12,400. And the exam pattern of GPAT is like it will be given 125 multiple choice questions, which is of online mode. You will be given with 3 hours, and each question carries 4 marks. So marking scheme will be for each right answer you will get 4 marks, and 1 mark will be deducted for every incorrect response. So you have to be very cautious and very careful while taking the exam so that you will get more marks so that your rank will be improved. And when we come for cutoff, if we see the cutoff wise varies, it will be vary for category wise. Why? Because this is a national level exam, so category plays a very important role, whether it is GPAT or NIPER. So you should be very cautious while giving the exam. So for an average from last 2 to 3 years, I have prepared a general idea like general students for those OC students. It's like 125 to 30 marks. It is the cutoff, and that for OC and OBC students, it's like 90 to 100. And SC/ST is around 80 to 90, 80 to 90 marks. So you should be very cautious while giving the exam. And here the syllabus, many people like they will think it's a very big syllabus. How do I cover how to overcome the big challenge by seeing the syllabus. Nothing to worry about that. Definitely, you will be score very easily in GPAT. Like you can, if you see the syllabus, pharmaceutical chemistry, organic chemistry, pharmacology, pharmaceutics, pharmaceutical analysis, and pharmacography. I hope you all those are familiar with these subjects, right? So pharmaceutical chemistry, organic chemistry, ecology, these are all common subjects which are there in from the first year, second year to third year B Pharm. From I think for new syllabus, first year to third year syllabus. So you can easily, while taking the classes, regular classes in university or your college, you have to follow your professors, what they are taking classes, which classes are they are taking, and you have to prepare your own notes, uh, what they are teaching to you. Same time you have to prepare your own notes by from textbooks also, apart from your classes, what have done exactly. So you people should be familiar with organic chemistry, like various named reactions, mechanisms, and electronegativity, cations, anions, what will be the what are the various types of bonds, what is the energy of bonds. So you should be familiar with all these type of organic chemistry and physical chemistry too. And coming to pharmacology, I'm telling the next in the next slide. And apart from these major topics, you will be facing biotechnology, biochemistry, pathophysiology, microbiology, pharmaceutical management, biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetic, dispensing and hospital pharmacy, pharmaceutical engineering, clinical pharmacy and therapeutics, etc., etc., and for physical chemistry. So you will be encountered with even a single question from all these topics. So you have to be thorough with these topics and subjects, then only you can be answer the questions. The questions will be of basic level, so you need to just think logically. There is nothing difficult in giving the exam. All the options are like relative to the question. You think that all the answers are right, but you have to just eliminate. So I will tell you the in the next slides too, how to take that. And here in if you go from topic wise, I'm telling the brief and shortcut way to crack GPAT. So important topics to cover in pharmaceutics, like tablets, capsules. These are the major, and aerosols, parenterals, semi-solid dosage forms, NDDS, posology, ophthalmic preparations, cosmetics, like and dissolution. So in tablets, you need to study what is the composition, like disintegrants, what are the brands, what is the composition, and what are the latest techniques to evaluation techniques of tablets, and dissolution of various tablets. What is the time limit for dissolution of various categories of tablets? You have to look into all those things, and various type of granulation, wet granulation, dry granulation, all these techniques. And if you go for capsules, like you have to synthesis of gelatin, like how we will extract gelatin, like hard gelatin, soft gelatin, and what is the alternate for gelatin, like HPMC. You have to read whole concept about capsules, and what is the filling techniques of capsules, what is the sizes of capsules, what type of formulations are going to fill into the capsules, which type of formulations are delivered through capsule dosage forms, and what is the manufacturing methods of soft gelatin capsules, which type of formulations are going to fill in, especially soft gelatin capsules, and what is the temperature conditions. All those you have to focus in capsule topic. And coming to aerosols, aerosols is a you will encounter in like daily life, like Oleni spray, deodorants, all these things. So aerosols, it is a major part which from which you will around 5 to 10 questions come. So you should be familiar with the composition and the design of the aerosol container, and what are the propellants, their codes, and what are the inflammable, and chlorofluorocarbon propellants, what type of propellants are there, how many classification, what are the filling methods. You have to focus on all those techniques in aerosols. Coming to parenterals, in parenterals you have to focus with class 100 area, class 1000 area, class 10,000 area, and what are the various evolution tests, and what is the sample size while you are going to take for analysis. All these should be taken care. And what are the various types of waters: distilled water and pyrogenated. What is pyrogenated water? You have to thorough with the limits of the solid content and impurity contents of in ppm. And same time, what are the recently some modifications are some new changes are taken in parental formulations, like lal test is replaced with PET. So we have to look all these things. And novel drug delivery systems, in novel drug delivery system, I think you will be facing this subject after attempting GPAT, but still you can get an idea like various novel nanotechnological formulations, liposomes, nailsomes, solid lipid nanoparticles, nanostructured lipid carriers, and dendrimers. All these things, you have to just think the composition, what's the principle, how they are going to prepare, what type of formulations can be delivered through such a novel technological delivery platform. And in ophthalmic preparations, you have to focus on uh, simple preparation methods and isotonicity adjustment. All these things you have to focus on. And for cosmetics, lipsticks, shampoos, nail polish, and epilators like lipsticks, like which type of what type exactly you have to focus with the composition of the shampoos and lipsticks, what type of surfactants are going to use, what are medicated shampoos, what is the major composition. You have to focus on that. Apart from this, while as we have talked about tablets, so we have to also focus on dissolution. So dissolution is a heart of pharmaceutics, so we have to thorough with this topic. So you will be encountering around five questions from this topic. What are the various type of apparatus from type 1 to type 7? What are the various calibration tablets for apparatus? Why they are used? Which type of tablets? Usually prednisone and aspirin tablets, salicylic acid tablets are used, but recently salicylic acid tablets also removed from monograph. Only prednisone tablets are used to calibration of resolution apparatus. Why you have to focus on all those topics. And the dosage form types, type of apparatus, which type of dosage form is going to dilute, test by which type of resolution tester. So you have to be thorough with all those things, and measurements, height, width, thickness, what type of material, the coating, everything. You should be, what is the thickness of the coating also you have to know. And resolution profile comparisons, how you are going to compare your resolution profile. You have to be very basic about that. Don't think it's a vast syllabus. You have to be very basic about all these things. And here I'm going to suggest like textbooks. Textbooks refer Lackman, that is industrial pharmacy, and Banker, and VP Shah, Vinod P. Shah, Dr. Vinod P. Shah, for dissolution especially. You can, yeah, even I too refer this, and Remington. And important for topics covered in pharmaceutical analysis, you should be thorough with UV, IR, spectroscopic techniques like UV, IR, NMR, and mass, and also separation techniques from chromatography. In UV and IR, NMR, mass, you should be for thorough with your instrument details and principles, like in UV, Beer-Lambert's law and Woodward-Fisher rule, and in IR, functional group ranges and instrument details. And in IR also you have to focus on methods of preparation of sample. And in NMR, what are the various chemical shifts, factors affecting chemical shifts, NMR signal ranges, shielding and deshielding effect, and also the solvents, majorly important NMR. Why the solvents are used, why these type of solvents are going to use. You have to be basic about that. And mass spectroscopy, different types of instruments and type of peaks and integration to if possible. And chromatography, like instrument details, what type of chromatography, paper chromatography, TLC, very basic about these things. And detectors, gradient and isochromatic flow, and normal phase, reverse phase, what is the mobile phase and stationary phase, and normal phase and reverse phase. These are something confusing things. So from this type of topics only you will encounter with you will be encountered. So you have to focus on these logical type of questions only. And here I am going to suggest textbook Y.R. Sharma and Pavya. These are the trusted books for pharmaceutical analysis. So, and this is the sufficient for analysis from my side. And the important topics to cover in physical pharmacy, like chemical kinetics, half-life, shelf-life calculations, and degradation. What is the first order reaction, second order reaction, and which type of formulation for which type of degradation, and like that. And micromatics and rheology and filtration and drying. These are the and colloidal system, emulsion, suspension, and suppositories. We have to more focus on these three topics. Why? Because these are the formulations which are going to deliver to the patient. So you should be more focused on these emulsion, suspensions, and suppositories. And CVS Subramaniam is enough for these topics. And I am going to suggest one thing for those who are reading book, CVS Subramaniam textbook. You will be finding questions, multiple choice questions at the end of the every chapter, and the answers also provided at the end of the textbook. So you can do practice once completed with your topic and once cleared with your topic. Then it will be very easy. Why? Because I have done my complete physical pharmacy tech with CVS Subramanian. So most of the questions came from that questions only. Like they will be changing, but the type of questions will be same. So it is very important to do such questions from CVS Subramanian. So it will be easier to become topper. And important topics to cover in pharmacology, like ANS, CVS, CNS, GI, gastrointestinal system, chemotherapy, and anti-asthmatics, anti-ulcer drugs, analgesics, and hypoglycemics. And the major thing everyone will say, like pharmacology means classification, mechanism of action, adverse effects, drug-drug interaction. These are the very important things you should be focused on. If you consider cardiovascular system, there are antiarrhythmic drugs in that 1A, 1B, class 1A, 1B, 2, 3, like that. So you will be confusing between which is class 1, which is class 2A, 2B, and 3. So you have to be clear with those classification. We have to differentiate which drug belongs to which classification. Then it will be easier to even I to even 2008 GPAT and NIPER also these questions given from CVS, which are this drug belongs to which class of antiarrhythmic drug, 1A, 1B, or 2, like that. So you should be more focused on such confusing questions. And apart from chemotherapy, immunosuppressant, chemotherapy is very important because there are very vast classification for chemotherapy. So you have to be thorough with the classification of chemotherapy, and mechanism of action is important. Same time, adverse effects also important. As cancer drugs causes many adverse effects, you have to be thorough with which type, what drug causes exactly which type of adverse effect or side effect. And the textbook is like Rang and Dale and KD Tripathi, and here comes the deal. Many people will think like KD Tripathi is like confusing and very big textbook, and I suggest you don't read KD Tripathi completely, and be thorough with KD classification of KD Tripathi. You will get handbook also for classification. If possible, you buy it. Otherwise, just follow KD Tripathi, whichever available which is available in library. So be thorough with your classification and mechanism of action. Simply don't read all complete KD Tripathi. Same time, and when it comes to rank and L, it's very important to observe that in rank and L, if you find each and every page, there will be given in boxes with some important topics or important points. It's just those points are just for your preparation for pharmacology. Once you're done with KD Tripathi only, why? Because those points, even I personally experienced what are the boxes, what are the topics given in boxes in rank and L textbook. The same, most of the questions will come from that boxes only, as in NIPER and GPAT. Maybe you also may know that. And important topics to cover in organic chemistry and medicinal chemistry, like named reactions are very important. Around you have to learn 100 named reactions. Then only you will be answered. So you have to know the intermediate, what is the end, what is the initial first. So you should be very clear with each and every named reaction. You should, you have to be familiar. Like if you see the reaction, you have to tell the name, or else if you give the name, you have to write the reaction at least with the names, not the structures. So you should be thorough with the name reactions at least for 100. And stereochemistry and it's very important for GPAT level and even NIPER too. And coming to medicinal chemistry, so what are this is there is a master plan usually where every student follow, even me too follow the same. When come to pharmacology and medicinal chemistry, you can you can use a technique like you study both combined. Then only it will be easy to save the time also. While reading the pharmacological classification and all those things, try to memorize or try to practice the structures of the drugs what you are learning in the pharmacology only. Apart from for structures, you have to learn some specific drugs like opioids, diazepams, those SCR and all those things that are very important. Which group is modified in this drug will give another drug like that. They will ask like opioids and SCR of diazepams and structure of penicillins. It's very important. And carbapenem, cefepime, and cephalosporins also. And I forget that in pharmacology you have to be more focused on antibiotics too. That's the major important topic, like from origin to Paul Ehrlich's magic bullet topic to recent cephalosporins. I think cephalosporin class 5 also came. So you have to be very thorough about the antibiotic classification and side effects, especially side effects and drug interactions too. These are the major topics we have to cover in pharmacology and medicinal chemistry. And come to textbooks here. You will Wilson and the Sun Saniel for I especially refer this book for name reactions. SN Samuel. You will be you can find in Amazon or any online e-commerce website. SN Samuel and Ball, and more specifically, I can prefer Singh and Kapoor textbook for medicinal chemistry. Singh and Kapoor textbook for medicinal chemistry. It will be very clear, and you can every student can understand exactly. Every point will be clear, and you can read the textbook Singh and Kapoor, where you will be covering. You can cover both pharmacology and medicinal chemistry. I can suggest you Singh and Kapoor if possible. Buy it from your library. And important topics to cover in pharmacognosy like carbohydrates, volatile oils, and alkaloids. All these from starting from synonym to what are their uses, and especially which type of diseases we are going to use if it is Ayurvedic preparation, and be thorough with the Ayurvedic and marine sources also, and hydrolysis products of various products and adulterants of few important drugs also. These are the major topics you have to cover in pharmacognosy. Why? Because pharmacognosy is little bit confusing. But if you read if you read pharmacognosy with your technique, you will be definitely overcoming the hurdle. Why? Because you have to prepare your own charts by shortcuts. You have to prepare your mnemonics for these pharmacognosy like alkaloids, glycosides, what is the classification of those alkaloids and glycosides, resins, all these things. You should be prepare with your chart with mnemonics or shortcuts. Then only it will be easier to. And don't waste your time while preparing for pharmacy with all those things. Just prepare a chart and a big chart and stick to the wall in which you used to live. You used to stay, and while brushing, while eating, just see the chart and just memorize that. Don't spare so much time for those pharmacy topics, but it will be very easy. Apart from these topics, you should be familiar. You should be familiar with the analytical pharmacognosy. It is very important part of pharmacognosy. Same time, the textbook is everyone knows Pocate. It's enough for pharmacognosy as of my. Why? Because I referred this textbook only. Important topics to cover in biochemistry, microbiology, and biotechnology. These are the minor subjects, but you will encounter most of the questions from biochemistry and microbiology. And what are the vitamins, enzymes, carbohydrates, and proteins, fats, different pathways of in biochemistry, urea cycle, glycolysis, all these things. You should be thorough with how many enzymes are involved, how many steps are involved, what is the second product of last product of particular cycle, and you have to be thorough with all these things. And in coming to microbiology, sterilization techniques, like what are the various types classification of sterilization techniques, like dry heat, wet heat, radiation technique, and filtration solvents, and what is the pore size of the filtration sterilization technique, and which materials are usually used for the filtration technique. You will be getting all these things in your textbook only, no need to worry. But you have to be more focused. And staining techniques like gram positive and gram negative. And I think everyone will be familiar with this. Why? Because this is an important topic in microbiology. And biotechnology, when coming to biotechnology, immunity, it's a very important um, topic. And the very next, fermentation and recombination technology in DNA, plant and animal tissue culture. These are some minor topics from where you will get 2 to 3 questions from these topics. Textbook to refer biotechnology, for biotechnology, Satyanarayana, for microbiology also Anant Narayana or Chakrabarti or Pelzer also. For biochemistry, all you know that you Satyanarayana is enough for biochemistry. And coming to syllabus to focus, especially for NIPER JW entrance, those who are done with GPAT, those who are qualified GPAT right now, they can be focused on these topics which I'm going to tell. But those who are going to give GPAT from by next year, they have to be focused from the first to the last. Then only they will get qualified. So here are the some topics I am going to suggest, and textbooks also. Read some important chapters of Morrison and Boyd, like stereochemistry, chirality, carbocation, carbanion, free radicals, electronegativity. All these topics you have to be covered from these topics. Why? Because for NIPER, they will give basic, not like GPAT. In GPAT, they will something you will find from lengthy questions, but in NIPER, the question and answer will be like, if you see the question, you can easily identify the answer exactly. No need to read all the options too sometimes. So you have to be thorough with the topics, then only you can be answer. Then focus on basics of all chapters of pharmaceutical analysis, like spectroscopy, mass spectroscopy, chromatography, crystallography, in comparison of all analytical techniques. Here in UV, all these techniques. From for GPAT, we have read for detectors, all those things, but here in transitions, pi to pi transition and to pi, what are the transitions and what are the regions of near UV, far UV, mid UV, like that, near IR, far IR. These you have to be remember all these regions of spectroscopic techniques, and some comparison of analytical methods too. And crystallography, the thermogrametric analysis also you have to be read with DSC, TGA. All these these are the extra for NIPER. And coming to next point, biological names and uses of plants which are used in Ayurvedic preparations and marine drugs too. From the pharmacognosy part, you have to be thorough with your biological names and use of all plants which are used in Ayurvedic preparations, especially, and same time. Marine drugs also. What are the sources? What is the you have this is the marine sources, means that are very rare sources. So you have to be thorough with which parent ring is involved in a given drug or structure, so that we can synthesize, we can by using molecular docking, some sophisticated techniques, they are going to develop new molecule, right? So you have to be very thorough with Ayurvedic preparations and the marine sources. You have to be remember what is the mother ring, parent ring existed in the given drug, and read about some in silico methods from Harper's Biochemistry. Harper's Biochemistry is a textbook where I think every library is available. You can read this in silico methods from Harper's Biochemistry textbook, and read some basics of biostatics like mean, mode, median, and t-test, g-test, ANOVA, and their usefulness. No need to do any practice, just to read the definitions and what are the applications where you are going to use. And just I think this is the syllabus part in second B form or first B form. So you don't need to worry about much about these topics. And read about this is a very important. This is read about all newly discovered and withdrawn drugs from CDSC website, and which type of drugs are uh, biological. Suppose if it is biological, from which company, and what is the use of that, and what are the composition, and which type of doses from they are going to deliver. You should be very thorough with this withdrawn and newly approved drugs also. And for example, ranitidine is removed from the market because of which impurity, like that you have to be very thorough with the recent approvals and withdrawal drugs from the CDSC website as well as USFDA and EME also. And read the chapters of novel drug delivery system and nanotechnology. As I said, for GPAT syllabus, here also you have to be focused with liposomes, neosomes, various nanotechnology, SLMs and LCs, and what are the brand names of these various formulations of nanotechnological formulations. What are the various brand names of the nanotechnological formulations? Then read whole fermentation chapter with all basics fermentation, and read and practice all previous papers of NIPER JEE. Most of questions repeated in exam, it will help you a lot. Yes, exactly. Why? Because if you practice more questions, you will be encountered with some unknown questions also. Then you will be getting idea that which topic I have left with, and which I have to focus. So as soon as you will be finishing with your syllabus, try to attempt most of the questions question papers. Why? Because as of my personal experience, I can say around I have attempted 300 to 400 question papers, 300 to 400 question papers in the span of 1 month only, 20 days, around 20 days only, 300 to 400 question papers. I am not sure. So you have to be very thorough with the previous question papers, and previous question papers you won't get NIPER JW question paper as it is. Why? Because it is online mode and they won't be revealing any questions or marks. So you have to be very image based memory based questions. Some online platform you will be getting, or else some companion is there in another man NIPER companion, so you can prepare those topics and give attempts at the end of your preparation. And especially for organic chemistry, which type of ester degradations are there, and electronegativity as I said in for GPAT syllabus, and electronegativity, different type of bonds and phases of drug discovery, and the hit, lead, what are the various stages of drug discovery, and I forget which some topic, like read about preclinical and clinical trials also. This is a very, very important. Why? Because you're going to, and you're giving NIPER exam means you're becoming a research student, right? So you have to be thorough with clinical various synthesis of drugs, various novel technologies, and what are the phases of drug discovery, what to mean by clinical trials, preclinical trials, what are the phases of clinical trials, how many volunteers are going to take, and how the volunteer system going to be selected. You have to be thorough with this topic also. This is you can get online also, clinicaltrials.government.in. This is the website, Government of India website. You will get all these things regarding clinical trials also. And nanoformulations and their brand names, as I said before, this is a very important. Why? Because you will be facing at least 2 to 3 questions in NIPER. What are the which type of newly developed drug is available for this disease, and what type of the formulation is that. So you have to be more focused on that. And transporters, how they work, its mechanism, what are the transporters. And as of now, many people they know about say only PGP transporters, but peptide transporters. There are many transporters. There are big classification of transporters. They are playing a major role in the drug and food absorption and transporting. So we have to be more focused on that, and its mechanism. That's what how we are going to work, how they are going to benefit or harm in different cases, while taking medication or medication along with food. And cognition and college are very easy parts for NIPER. So I can suggest if you tell you that 50 questions from pharmacology, 50% of questions from pharmacology and pharmaceutics. So don't ignore these two subjects. Why? Because pharmacology and pharmaceutics are mainly important, as well as chemistry too. So that's why I'm telling 50 questions of pharmacology and pharmaceutics are. So don't ignore these two topics, especially for pharmaceutics. I'm here giving with some syllabus. And pharmaceutics is divided into around five topics: and industrial pharmacy, posology, novel drug delivery systems, and physical pharmacy, and pharmaceutical engineering, and pharmaceutical unit operations. For industrial pharmacy, you same like tablets, capsules, aerosols, parenteral ointment, and cosmetic preparations, shampoos, face powder, cold cream, hair comes, vanishing cream, epilators, moisturizing cream, all these things. For industrial pharmacy, you can refer Lachman and Banker. And for cosmetic preparations, BM method is sufficient as of my concern. Why? Because I referred this textbook only. And coming to posology means various calculations. Those calculations for child and dealings formula and isotonicity calculations, chemical kinetic calculations of shelf life and half life, and percentage calculations like alligation method in dispensing pharmacy, group spirit calculation based on pH and pK like Anderson-Hasselbalch equation, and volume of distribution, loading dose, and maintenance dose. All these things we have to be focused on. I think most of the students they have covered in GPAT only, and if anytime just refer these topics too again. And now regulatory systems like transdermal regulatory system, liposomes, myosomes, nanoparticles, solid lipid nanoparticles, microspheres, dendrimers, resealed erythrocytes, and components and applications. These NDTS topics usually given in Brahman's textbook at the end of the textbook, last page of the textbook you can find. And especially what type of components and applications of these nanoformulations, like liposome is composed of which composition, and what is the importance of each constituent component. So you should be very focused on that. They will are just basic only in NIPER. And in physical pharmacy, you should be clear with kinetics, as I said, and colloids, suspensions, emulsions, interfacial phenomena, rheology, micrometrics, thermodynamics, complexation, and in pharmaceutical engineering, milling, mixing, drying, size separation, size reduction, filtration. These are the most important topics you have to be focused on for pharmaceutical unit operations. And additional topics like recently approved and withdrawn drugs from the market, as I said earlier, and recently given Nobel Prize winners and their name and contribution to the society, and in which area they have worked, for what they got Nobel Prize, and basics of all clinical trials, like basis of clinical trials, types of studies, and important labs in India and their location too. This is a very important topic you need to be focused on. What are the various labs, scientific labs, or technological labs there in India, and what is the location and what they exactly do. You have to know that. And drug approval process in India and USA. Yes, what are the drugs approved, and with the same time you have to know the process of approval of a drug in India as well as USA, if possible EMA, Japan also. And patent and exclusivity. What is patent and intellectual property rights? So you have to be thorough with these IPR topics and exclusivity, patent exclusivity. You have to read. You will get easily online presentations in I can't suggest any textbook. Why? Because you can't get as it is. Why? Because these are going to update for a certain period of time. So you can be read any news or online platform, you will be getting very much information, good information about patent and exclusivity. And same time, recent big mergers or acquisition in pharma industry. Yes, exactly. This is a major some of the part way, because you will get, as I to my time also, I got two questions from this specific topic. So which type of big pharma giants are going to merge, and which like you have to focus on what if any big giant pharma giant in the globe, or if any CEO is going to change, like Novartis CEO or any big pharma giant CEO change, you have to be know that point. Why? Because sometimes they will ask the such type of questions also. You have to be thorough with CDSCO, US FDA, and WHO chairmen and executive chairmen too. You have to remember these topics. And brand names of highest selling drugs and their composition and uses. As I told earlier, you have to be thorough with brand names of the products also, which are currently highest selling drugs in the world as well as in India, and what is the composition and for which disease or disorder they are going to use. And recent news like COVID-19 pandemic and current affairs till receiving your admit card. Exactly why? Because the paper will be set at least 2 months or 1 month before your exam, right? So till receiving your admit card, you have to cover all the current affairs topic. This is the some simple technique. Don't need to read at the end of the day for current affairs. Don't waste your time. But till receiving your recent admit card, you can be download any online app which is providing current affairs, so that will be helpful to you. You will get monthly wise current affairs in that application. And coming to next important days and dates. Yes, exactly. In my time, I got International Diabetic Day. Yes, Diabetic Day. That is November 14th, right? Or because I remember like November 14 is like Children's Day. So children's like sweets, sweet mean diabetes, like that I have remembered. So these are the some of what is the International Yoga Day, June 21st, like that you have to remember some important dates and important dates. And basic English grammar, synonyms, antonyms, phrases, and idioms. I can tell you very silly, but it's not silly. I got a question in my time. What is the opposite word of valley? It's mountain. So this type of questions usually get. I'm not sure if they will use this type of questions only. They may ask something different from this, but still you should be very clear with all these. And basic general arithmetic topics and the companion, which includes previous year papers like in Andhra I suggested earlier. So you have to be focused and more and more practice. Then only it will be easier to you. And tips for NIPER JW entrance exam. During the exam, those who qualified for GPAT, especially for this time, I'm giving tips for NIPER JW entrance in advance. And here starts with time duration is 2 hours, we all know, and 200 questions will be given, and 1 mark for the correct response, and 0.25 negative for wrong response. So you can compare, if you compare GPAT and NIPER, there will be giving for 3 hours of time, means you are getting at least 3 to 4 minutes for one question. But here you are getting only 35 or 30 seconds, 36 seconds for each question. So you should be very cautious and very attentive while giving the exam. Means we are getting 36 seconds, right? We have to be read and under. So we are only getting 36 seconds per question to read, understand, and to answer. So how much practice you have to then just think yourself. And so we have divide the given 2 hours into two rounds, like round one and two. What I have done, my personal experience is. So given 2 hours is divided into round one and round two. And in round one, answer all known questions quickly, but don't wasting time. If questions like if you see the question, definitely the one answer will be strike in your mind. Immediately keep that answer. Yes, exactly, that's correct answer. So you have to be thorough with very fast with mouse and click correct answer at the time, and don't waste your time. Round one will be like those known questions are there in question paper, you have to answer that first. And if you are good at mathematics, try to solve those in round one only, otherwise leave that question for round two. If you're really good at mathematics, do it as early as possible. Why? Because it will consume the time of other question, other known question, right? I hope you understand. Round one is specifically for known questions, right? If you do math question in round one, if you do lengthy, if you take length too much time, it will consume that, it will eat the time of other known question, means you are losing. So don't do if you are not good at math. If you are good at math, it's okay, but if you are not good at math, go for leave it for round two. And once you're done with first round of first start immediately with round two, in which answer those which were left in round one by taking risk. Risk means because it decides whether you are in or out. Why? Because these are this type of questions like you can find you will be facing A, B, C, D options are there. From that you can eliminate C and D, but you will be confusing between A and B, whether A or B. Such type of questions will be you will be leaving in round one only. That's why it will be a so-called risk by risk. So here I am giving limit of questions to attempt for each category. Why? Because it's a national entrance exam. NIPER in NIPER category plays a very important role for admission. So you have to be very cautious while giving the exam. That's why I called by taking risk. Why? Because for general students, it's better to give 145 to 160 questions. If you are sure with 145 or 160 questions, if they are correct. For OBC candidates, 140 to 150. For SC and ST candidates, 115 to 125. And recently, one category was added, that is economically weaker section. Those also OBC or general. So for those 130 to 140, it is the upper limit for 130 to 140. If you are sure with if you are sure with all these, like if you think all these are correct, you can attempt 130 to 140 questions from EWS category. Other, if you want to, if the paper is something is some easy, so you can answer more than these questions also. It's not compulsory to attempt this much only. If you are sure with some more answers also which are correct, so you can answer that also. And for tips for round two, these are the very important and some tips for round two I'm giving here. Use elimination process. Like if you are getting some confusing question ABCD with options with ABCD, then try to eliminate from backend, like which is not correct answer. If it is confusing you, just eliminate. Yeah, you have to think and you have to relate the answer to the question. And if it is still confusing, you have to use elimination process. And again, if you confuse it between two options, try to find out the most worst option rather than correct option. In that way, you can find correct option. Why? Because people like us, like students, used to the tendency will be like they don't dare to take right decision. Definitely, I'm sure. So you will be find the wrong answer only. So you have to be eliminate or identify the wrong option, most worst option, and eliminate that, and give the right option. Definitely, that will be correct answer. Why? Because that is the general student tendency. And lengthy options. So 90% of questions with longest options are correct as of mine, and I have referred many. I have asked many persons also. They have suggested me like 90% of questions with longest options are correct. So the question, if a question given with ABCD, four options, in that if a option is lengthy answer, the most of the questions, 90% of the questions are correct in that case. And options ending with similar or repeating of words in nomenclature of compound, out of those two, one will be the correct answer. Yes, here you will be encountering such type of questions. I think you encountered this question in GPAT also sometime. While facing a question like options will be ending with 2 butene, and 3 butanol, 4 butanol, like that. 2 butene, like. So if the two options are repeating or ends with similar options, then the correct answer will be from those two options only. Then you have to use elimination process, or you have to remember the structure, or whatever it may be. You can. This is a simple technique to eliminate the wrong options. And fifth point is, if you found opposite words in options, then one will be the right response out of these. Like what will happen if we dip RBCs in saline solution, 0.9% some sodium chloride solution, they will shrink or they will expand or something. If you find the shrink or expand, these are something relatively opposite words, right? So from those only, one will be the correct answer. So you have to read options properly. And if questions comes like which is true, if questions come, question will be asking like which is true from the following. So we have to find false option. We have to find a wrong option. That's why you can eliminate and select correct response. I hope you got. You have to select. You have to remove or eliminate false options by elimination process, and you have to choose the correct response. And some yes, then there is no questions with options like none of the above or all of the above. Don't worry about this. Why? Because I have seen from last 2 to 3 years there is no such questions. Most of the questions will be given with all of the answers, but options, not with such type of options. None of the above or all of the above. Don't worry about that. And options with never, always, or none are tend to wrong most of the times. This is on scientific, you can tell like because in science there is always, never, none. This won't happen. Same time, here also never, always, none. This type of words where if you face that is the most wrong most of the times. And I hope you are clear with these topics. And here I am going to tell what are the various NIPERs and how you are going to select your rank based on CET based on your rank. I'm telling. The National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research is a NIPER. It's the Institute of National Importance, and it is under Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Maybe this may be also a question. NIPER under which ministry? Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, and if possible, remember the minister name also. And NIPER usually conducts various educational programs, postgraduate and doctoral level in currently offering following degrees like MS Pharm, M Pharm, M Tech Pharm, MBA Pharm, and PhD. These five levels, NIPER is offering different courses, and the academic departments in NIPER, like medicinal chemistry, there are around 10 departments in NIPER Mohali especially. Why? Because the defining NIPERs are established with 5, 6, 7 departments only, not all the departments, but most of the departments, highest departments having NIPER is NIPER Mohali. Their medicinal chemistry, natural products, pharmaceutical analysis, pharmacology and toxicology, pharmaceutics, biotechnology, pharmaceutical technology, biotechnology, and pharmaceutical technology formulations, pharmaceutical technology, process chemistry, and pharmacy practice and pharmacoinformatics, pharmaceutical management. That is MBA. So, and here I'm sharing my usually what is the life, how the life will be. Education and research life at NIPER Mohali, personality development seminars and cultural events, tours and trips, job opportunities. And as education and research life, if you come to education, once you done with your, before that I am telling you how and how to select your department branch based on your rank. So as I said, most of the cases, category plays an important role. So if you want to enter NIPER Mohali, especially my concern, because I aimed for NIPER Mohali only. So if you want to enter NIPER Mohali, your rank should be below 20, air 20, air 20. Why? Because my time that is air 30. But this time your rank should be below 20. That too, if you want to get any core department. So you have to be very cautious, and you have to think every time if I want to in or out while giving the exam. That only decides. So education and research, coming to education and research life at NIPER Mohali, you will be there will be 2 years of term for masters. So for first year, there are 2 semesters, and around 8 to 9 subjects will be there. are for different. The course are also different from PCI syllabus. So, like research-oriented syllabus only they taught. So you will be you will be subjected to very new and something exciting environment in Hyper Mohali. So after there will be 8 subjects, and after completion of morning session will be of morning section will be of classes around 3 to 4 classes, usually 3 classes only. After that, lunch, and after lunch you have to attend for lab practicals from 2 to 5:30. Uh, that is this is the first year, first semester and second semester. These are the same timetable. We have to be first session of the day will be classes, and second session of the day will be practicals. And in the second year, at the end of the first year, you have to be give credit presentation. That is the end of your semester or year credit presentation, where you can learn many things like personality development, like how you have to present your presentation. And that also will be taught by some experienced professionals in your regular classes, how to prepare a presentation, how to dress, and all those things they will taught you, they will teach you. And for in the second year you will be assigned with project work, like you have to develop. If especially I'm from pharmaceutics background, I have been given with one project which I have chosen myself. And everyone is open to suggest their own idea, and they have to implement, and they have to work on project. Many students are there, they can, or else you will be given with some project also, if that lab is particularly working on specifically working on though they will be give their own projects. Otherwise you have to be choose your own projects, that's open. And you have to work on your own project. That here comes the big challenge. So you will be free, or you will be open to think, and various you can find various ways, and you so you will take your own decisions. You will negotiate with yourself only whether this is correct or not, whether I have to do this or not. So here you will mature, or you will mature enough to become a research scientist. So this is a major opportunity to enter into NIPER Mohali. That's why I'm telling students, just focus on your preparation and revision for these 2 months. And seminars and cultural events, like there are many seminars and cultural events are going to uh, conduct in NIPER Mohali campus. You are allowed to go seminars of outside or inside of the campus also. So they will be providing traveling charts, everything they will provide. These are the some amenities I'm telling, one type of amenities. But that NIPER Mohali life is like fantastic, and you will never forget those in your entire lifetime. And cultural events too. There are many cultural events, like if you are from South Indian Telugu, we are going to celebrate Batukama in the time of in the month of October, and Ugadi also in the month of March or April sometimes. And those are the very big cultural events in NIPER campus, as well as Ganpati, NIPER Ganpati. The Vinayak Chavithi we used to call. This also going to very big event in NIPER Mohali for 5 days. And the same time after Batukama, we used to conduct a cultural event called Garba, that is usually Gujarati people tradition. So this is like Batkama, Google Garba is for Gujarati. So they also conduct very good manner. That's also very highlighted program in Hyper Mohali. And tours and trips, yes, your education or research time from morning 9:30 to 6:30 or 5:30, from Monday to Friday, and Saturday Sunday you will be free. So you can go anywhere, like tours and trips. You can go nearby Shimla, Manali, and Kasol, CDRA Kasol. So we have to uh, focus on exam if you want to get all these amenities. And uh, this, if want this life. And job opportunities, coming to job opportunities, many people ask what is the job opportunities at NIPER. Yeah, you are entering into a prestigious institute for pharmaceuticals, especially for pharmaceuticals. There are no more institutions, only NIPER is an institution. Only not only NIPER Mohali, all the seven NIPERs, including NIPER Mohali. So you will be definitely you will be getting job opportunity once done with your master's degree. So no need to worry about that. Usually for Naiper Mohali, every year around 30 to 40 companies used to visit for campus recruitments. From that, 75 to 80% students will be selected from the campus interview for the campus interview. And remaining students also, they also don't no need to worry. Why? Because you once you're done with your master's degree from Naiper Mohali, you will begin with a tag Naiper student. So the tag will help you to reach your goal in any company or whatever it may be. If you want to pursue a PhD course also, it will be uh, it will be easy to, if you want to pursue a PhD course in NIPER only, if in NIPER only, then it is also very easy to crack you. Why? Because you will be familiar with all the subjects which are taught in NIPER, so you can crack PhD also. Just hope for the high, then only you can reach something. At least you can reach to the up to the mark. And actually now I can't say, but I'm telling you, many students, they will from other universities, they have done with your M.Pharm and MS, they will try to do PhD in NIPER. But most of the cases, 99%, they won't get seat in NIPERs because they don't exactly know the syllabus and what is the pattern and which type of questions are they going to ask in NIPER PhD entrance exam. So if you are a NIPER student, then you will be easily you are going to easily attempt the NIPER entrance exam for PhD. So with this, am I again reminding you people to prepare a study schedule, including all the topics that are to be prepared for the exam, for the schedule in a discipline, follow the schedule in a disciplined way. Candidate must review the complete syllabus, exam pattern, and marking pattern before starting the preparation. Analyze your preparation level by attempting various mock tests, as I said earlier. Solve past papers, sample papers to practice more for the exam. Revision must be done by the candidate few days before the exam day. And the use of technology, like for this in this pandemic situation, I know many of the students not available many offline crash courses. So it is better to use YouTube videos, any technical YouTube videos for how to prepare GPAT in Facebook or Instagram. Many of you use and WhatsApp groups, any mobile apps. We have used this e-platform for your preparations. And here some glimpses I'm showing you here, which is Batkama festival, and here also they're playing Batukama around the flowers, Batukama. And here are some few snaps of my parade midnight. So be inspired and please follow your schedule and read with the schedule. I can tell you one thing, please prepare your organic chemistry reactions on a paper and stick to a board or wall. Same time pharmacognosy also, that will be very helpful to you, right? Because don't waste your time on preparing by hearting those reactions. And this is the one snap of academics and research blocks. And I am acknowledgements as I am done with my presentation. I would like to thank my college faculty members and principals, Dr. P.V. Rao, Dr. Harnath Baba, and Michael Mohali, and Department of Pharmaceutics, especially my friends and family members. And I'm thankful to Prasanna Kumar sir from e-Patashala, for my e-Patashala, and Aditi Vivekananda for hosting me for this invitation, and extend my gratitude to my senior Bhargavi, PhD scholar at NIPER Mohali, and Sandeep Chari, Master's Research Scholar at NIPER Mohali, who helped me in preparing this presentation. And I'm very thankful to you all, and I hope will be seen in NIPER Mohali. We will see you in NIPER Mohali. Work hard, even a hard work can overcome a hard luck. So do hard work Don't waste your time. All the best. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a really nice and elaborate speech and extremely filled with lots of information and tips that all the students need. So, here are a few questions that students have shooted up. Sir, are you ready to answer them?
Yeah, sure. 1 minute. I'm going to start my sharing screen. Yeah, okay. Is it my screen is sharing
So,
with you?
there's a question from Manisha, and she asks you, what are your future plans?
Hmm? For me,
A student, Manisha, yeah. What are your future plans? Is what she's asking you.
actually, yeah, thank you for the question. I have selected for Mylan Pharmaceuticals in the Department of R&D Injectables in Bangalore. Recently, I got offer letters. So I'm going to join for the coming couple of months.
Okay, so that's great. And one more person has asked you that what do you think about a person preparing from the first year itself for GPAT?
Yeah, this is very interesting question. Why? Because for recently PCA syllabus, PCA has approved a new syllabus for all colleges, entire overall India. So the pattern also like they will be given with multiple choice questions in as a part of their exam. So that will be very important for them. So prepare according to that only. That will be very useful to. There is nothing to for worry about like us. Why? Because we people are not given with such education, such syllabus pattern. So these people are very lucky that they have multiple choice questions in their inculcated in their syllabus. So that is very important. Same time, as I said, follow your teacher lectures and prepare your own notes. If possible, I can suggest you after the pandemic ending ends with pandemic, those people who are planning to go attempt GPAT, go for a coaching center if possible. If you don't know about ABCD about GPAT, go for a coaching center. That will be useful.
Yes, sir. And there's one more interesting question that a student is asking. She's asking if they will be asking you uh, these previous papers, from where do they find those papers
Yeah,
of NIPER?
actually I said earlier, um, NIPER won't reveal any question papers usually. Why? Because this is an online mode exam, and in memory based questions only. Sometimes if I have written, I have attempted NIPER, right? If I come out and if I tell someone these are the questions, if I note and if I give to someone else, they will prepare a video or something else. So by that only, that's why I told you people just follow any platform like YouTube. You will get some memory based questions videos in for NIPER. We don't get exact questions. The questions may be modified. Sometimes answers also modified. But the thing is, like the concept is common for the question. So you have to be thorough with. You have to follow the online platform. Same time, a companion, hyper companion by another man. That is something helpful, which I was prefer.
Yeah. And Shrivani Reddy asks you if PharmD graduates are eligible to write GPAT exams.
No. GPAT and NIPER. Hello.
Yeah, she is doing her Farm D and she's interested to write a GPAT exam. So she's asking you if they are eligible to write a GPAT.
Normally, actually, even I, no, 100% sure. No, no, they are not eligible. Why? Because this is for pharmacy students and biotechnology background students only.
And do you think they will be asking about COVID-19?
Yeah, exactly. They will be asking focus on remdesivir. What is the mechanism? What is the formulation from Galet Pharma recently approved US FDA drug, Galet Pharma, and which companies are given to approval to manufacture the drug, and what type of formulation they are going to prepare, and which markets they are going to target. and same time lot of the companies, and is the company is given loyalty or not, all those things they have to focus on. Guided pharma, remdesivir, all those things.
Yeah.
And vaccine development for COVID-19 also, if possible. Recent updates, that's what I told now. Before receiving their admit card, they have to focus on current affairs, pharma,
Right.
and as well as general current affairs.
Yes. So I hope all the students have got the clarity for their questions. And if you have any doubts, you can shoot up in the comment box, and we will be reaching out to you soon.
Okay.
So, Sir Sweetie Smart Wupula is asking you, which department would you suggest to choose for PG NIPER?
Yeah, it depends on your own ideas and which type of in which area you want to do your research and which area you are interested. If you're interested in pharmacology and pathways, you have to find any new molecule. So you will be choosing pharmacology. If you want to develop a new formulation, so you will be working in pharmaceutics department and formulations department. If you work with molecular talking and protein sequencing, all these things, you have to choose pharmacoinformatics and gene delivery, all those things. If you want to choose pharmaceutics or biotechnology departments are very good. It depends on your own, and rank also matters. Which rank you got in NIPER, that decides your rank, department especially. After getting, if you got, as I said, if you got below 20 rank, then you have to think which department you have to choose. That matters a lot that time. And all the
And
best for that person who asked.
yeah, yeah. So Rachel Golapalli is asking you if there's a compiled book, like a combined book, like an all-in-one for preparing GPAT, and which is the best of them?
Which is best. I'm sorry to say this. Actually, I didn't read any single book. I was like, I read many books from starting from RM Math, Dispensing Pharmacy, ends with so any highest rated books also. So I can't tell you, but Pearson, Inamdar, and Niper Companion, these three you have to be prepared.
Yeah. So okay, Pratyusha Gajaveli is asking if they have to prepare for CAT in order to get Pharma MBA in NIPER.
No, they don't need to give they don't need to give a CAT exam for entrance in NIPER MBA. The
Hmm.
NIPER entrance is common for all these 10 departments what I told earlier. So the question paper will be common for all students. And based on the rank, if you want to go to NIPER MBA, they can choose their rank. Before that, before selecting their department, there will be group discussion for elimination process all these things. Maybe because the masters of business management is something different from research area. As well as I want to tell one more thing, those people who are opting NIPER MBA, they won't get stipend. And the fees is they won't get stipend also. And the fees is like around 90,000, 80 to 90,000 per semester. I think. You have to think about it. It's a big issue. But if you want to, if you can afford, means you can choose. It's a big department and important department. Then the placements and placement offers also very good. People are placing around 8 9 lakh LPA.
Okay, so that's great. Are there any more questions from students? Okay, so that's it, sir. Thank you for your time. And okay, there's one more question from Hari Reddy, and he asks about clinical practices and research stream in MPharm.
Clinical
Like,
practice and
yeah,
research team.
in MPharm, like if there are any clinical, he wants some information regarding the clinical practices or research stream that are going on in MPharm.
Yeah, they're in clinical research department also. They're in NIPER. Yes, clinical research department is there. and pharmacy practice department also there, where those students from the first year they will be actually Naipur Mohali is in contact with PGI Chandigarh. It's a postgraduate institute of medical sciences. It's a very big hospital, and people used to go there for daily rounds, and along with doctors, they will be getting hospital knowledge, and they will be taking case studies, they will analyzing all those things. So for the same clinical research students also doing such work. So there's a big scope for these two departments as of my concern, right? Because I have personal experience in also many PhDs from those departments. They are very successful.
So thank you for joining us, and a big thank you to all the students for listening and being a part of Pharma e-Patashala. Please do subscribe and stay tuned for the other interactive sessions and GPAT tips. All the best, and thank you, sir. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you, Aditi. Thank you. Thank you, Prasanna sir. Both the Prasanna sirs. Thank you so much.